for Wayne Nugent.
All right, I'm ready. Woo! All right, y'all still got some gas in the tank. All right. Tell you what, y'all got gas in the tank because you're not wasting it sitting in traffic. You know what traffic is? Traffic's, I don't know about y'all, but I hate lines. I hate lines. You know what traffic is? Traffic's just a line of people going off to work for somebody else. People, like, can we agree that, like, most people, they're so, busy battling traffic, fighting traffic, at the end of the day, they don't have enough energy left over to fight for their dreams. God, I hate traffic. That's why I'm good at network marketing. Because I hate it a lot. Okay. Well, I'm going to need a clicker or some help. Because in my excitement to get out here and talk to you in my ADD world, I forgot my clicker. Omar. Give it up to Omar. My incredible assistant, Amy Garrett, for keeping me straight. They're back there helping me prepare a presentation for you today. And they do this every time. Because they call me Wayne Wing It Nugent. Story of my life. I've always waited till the last minute, all through high school, elementary school, voted least likely to succeed, probably because of it. But somehow it always works out. It's just, I've got no concept of time. It's important. It's important to be where you're at, enjoying what you're doing. Golly, I remember when I was a kid, the sun's going down and I forget to go home, and it's true, there's so many times where I just get busy doing everything, I forget to eat. It'd be 7, 8, 9 o'clock at night and I forgot to eat all day. It's fun working with you to build our future. I'm truly blessed and I'm truly grateful. For my partner Mike and our core leadership that's been with us, our PAC team and our trainers. And of course, I'm extremely grateful. Remind me, I'll get right back to that. This gentleman, clap for him if you know who he is. If you're watching this on the internet or you're out here and you don't know who this is, let me tell you who this is. This is Bob Michael, and he's one of our fallen heroes. This guy, he was one of the founding members of the company. His leadership, his credibility, his heart, his mind, his talent, his body helped build the foundation that we're all enjoying. And he passed away recently. And he was a good friend. And let me tell you the thing I regret the most. Let me tell you what pains me the most. Our company is growing so big, so fast, that I don't have the time to meet each and every one of you the way that I used to. So on one hand, yes, we're growing big, we're growing fast, we want to grow bigger, we want to go faster. And I hope you know that, we care about our people. And if you're joining us brand new today, and you found us, and you're buying into what we're building, and you subscribe to our core values, it doesn't matter if you're brand new, it doesn't matter if you're 1 day old. If you can read those core values, and you're in alignment with those, and you're that kind of person, you're a part of the foundation. You've heard you can only go as high, you can only build as high as your foundation. That's what that's about, and that's what Bob Michael was. He was a part of our foundation. One more hand for him. That's the cutest little girl in the whole world. That was my little sister. And I say was. She committed suicide 1 month before her 16th birthday. In Texas, the real estate market was crashing, the oil market was crashing, the economy was bad. My dad was stressed out. We had the cars, the house, and it turned. The economy turned. My dad started losing everything. He was stressed out. He'd bring that stress home. He would yell, scream, slam drawers, and it really freaked her out. You could tell by that picture, she was just such a kind soul. And I'm not telling you this because, you know, I love my dad and I respect my dad. My dad taught me the word entrepreneur. I'm telling you, is this not real? Does this not really happen that when the economy goes bad, people get stressed out and they take it out on other people close to them? And we're going through the worst economy that has occurred in any of our lifetimes. So we have to remember why it's important to make a living. We have to remember why success is a team sport. And that's why I'm always so grateful. So many of you thank me. And instantly I have to say, no, thank you. We're doing this together. What if I threw an event in Vegas and nobody showed up? Threw an idea and nobody liked it. And every one of you are special, and every one of you are unique, and every one of you adds something different. And we have a company and an opportunity and an industry big enough to allow you to grow. I mean, our fishbowl is big. Our pot is big. So I got a little girl on the way. And, you know, my wonderful, beautiful, smart, strong fiance, Susan Yeaman. She can't be here with us today. Doctor said can't fly. She wants to be. It's killing her not to be. Would y'all help me? Would you help me send some love to my fiance back home? Y'all say hi to her? Hi, Susan. Hi, Susan. Say hi. Say hi, Savannah. Hi, honey, I love you. Can you see, where's the camera? Thank you. And my little girl, her name is Savannah Nicole. My little sister's name was Nikki. we're growing around the world, going into all different kinds of countries with all different kinds of cultures and all different kinds of beliefs. And I've studied different beliefs. I personally was raised Catholic. I consider myself a Christian. I'm a professing Christian. I pray. I believe my little sister's my angel, my grandma's my angel, my uncles. Now that's me. That's me. I'm not putting that on you, but that's me. But our principles matter. Our values matter. You know, my partner Mike makes me better. My fiancée Susan makes me better. I believe I answer to God first. Answer or answer to I like that we're answering to somebody. I think we all need to answer to somebody. No. There's Savannah Nicole. She's not quite here yet. She's due any day. That's her little baby picture. Isn't it a miracle what technology can do? She's got she's so cute. Now, of course, you know, her due date is the 21st. Doctor said it could happen earlier or it could happen a week later. But it could be any day now. And I've been preparing her little baby room. And I built those shelves and painted the furniture, and I'm getting my hands dirty at home. Look, don't I match her room? This is in honor of my little baby girl, Savannah, you know? It's funny. Jefferson and I, we're just getting silly. It's fun. Jefferson's one of my best friends. We've been together a long time, and I love him, my brother. And he's the godfather of my baby girl. I'm the godfather of his baby boy. And I know him, and I know his heart, and I know I can count on him. And he knows that he can count on me. Man, that's good. I only know Jefferson because of this business. It's fun for us to see that one day our kids are going to grow up together and probably get married. I know he's going to raise a powerful son, and he knows I'm going to raise a great girl. And that's because, again, this business. You can't build a big business in this company without you having something special going on inside of you here and here. The people that make their way to the top of this is because there were so many life lessons they had to learn along the way to perform at that RMD, NMD, IMD level. Yeah. I can tell you this, Mike and I, we didn't give any of these guys anything. What they got, they earned. Period. End of story. We can point to who they personally recruited, all the meetings they did, who they recruited, flying all over the world, flying all over the country, the teachings, the trainings, the presentations, everything they've done as a PAC team. You know what? They did it. And if anybody ever thinks otherwise, it's a flat-out insult. It's wrong and it's an insult. Every one of our leaders, I know their story. I know what they went through. And they went through everything that you're going to go through. I've never seen somebody not go through it. My aunt taught me the only way through is through. And I knew that. She taught me that, so I stayed the course. Because those words stuck with me and rang true. The only way through is through. So I didn't quit. I didn't become a victim. Quitting is a habit. You quit this, you'll quit the next thing. Winning's a habit. Doing is a habit. Matt Morris. Another brother from another mother. I remember when him and Rhonda met. Woo. Well, she's coming to check me out at a meeting. You know, when she met Matt, you know, he jokes about it. I don't know. They got 2 beautiful kids, baby girls. She's giving us advice. They led the way, you know. It's like I got my baby girl on the way. We go over to their house, they're giving me advice. Now, while I go to her house and Rhonda's giving us advice on how to raise his little girl and all this, the vet's there, Dave's there, acting silly. I got to show y'all the video of a vet getting silly as all get out. You know, one of my biggest pet peeves is wasted talent. And a vet has shown up as a person with passion to be a part of this whole future, this whole social media world. And so I go to her and I say, okay, here's the kind of education we need there. Here's the kind of leadership we need there. She's like, all right, coach, put me in. I won't let you down. Ooh, she did way more than not let me down. Did she deliver? Oh yeah, she's a hero of mine. She is a fireball. I always say she's the #1 cheerleader in the company. The way she goes nuts for people not even on her team that get awards, it's exemplary. And she, you know, she's been battling her own health issues. And at the same time, leading like the highest leader you can imagine. And Super Dave, what a great man. What a great fun partner, man. Jeff and Troy, poster child of the fun and money guys, and oh my goodness. I always say, Byron, they're strong and there's Army strong. I mean, look at what I'm doing here. I go across this and I look at our team. I look at our core leadership team. When you got a core team like this with these kind of core values, man, you got a strong foundation. And this has got to matter to you. Because we've been a part of so many companies where it was one person was the leader, one human being. And our futures were based on that one person. And too many times I saw that one human being falter. And that's not the way we've structured this company. Mike and I have always said we're co-creating this company. And we've always told the PAC team, you're held to a higher standard. We've told our trainers, you want to be a trainer? You're held to a higher standard. You want to do your own thing? Go, do your own thing. But if you want to be one of our corporate worldwide trainers, there's a higher standard. And we couldn't be more proud of them. We know that's the strength of our company. So guess what? We've got them in stock. We've got our own WorldVentures playing cards. And on these playing cards, well, you got to have 2 jokers. So, yeah, there's Wayne and Mike. You got to have 4 aces. So this is the top 20 income earners are the high cards of the deck. You got Matt Morris, #1. You got Jeff and Troy, #2. You got the G5, #3. You got the twins, #4. And I tell you what, we put these cards out there at the last event. And you know what? The top 20, the rankings have changed. I'm looking at one good example right there. Eric Grzybowski. This guy's hungry, boy. He got Eye of the Tiger. Oh, yeah. He's gunning for #1. I know it. So are Jeff and Troy. It's a battle. And these guys are super talented. And, but man, Eric Grzybowski, I mean, he jumped from like 18 to number 9. So before you think you can't pass up everybody before you that's been here longer than you, think again. Dave Peach did it. Grzybowski's doing it. Other ones are doing it. I always did it. Y'all know I like Seabiscuit. So if you haven't gotten yourself a deck of these cards, these become a tool, just like your sign is a tool. You're on the airplane, you're playing cards. You're on the cruise ship, you're playing cards. You gotta have poker night at your house. What deck of cards are you gonna use? Why you got, how can you be so big? How much money you got? What kind of car you drive? Paid for? So we have those in the store. We have the other books in the store. Go, because we only have a limited number, but get yourself some. They're a great tool. They're going to get widely adopted, just like the sign. Okay, I'm going to pour it all on you today. I'm not going to, I got to just let it out because I don't know when I'll be with you again. I barely made it this time. This happens, that when there's bad news, it can drag out and make the bad economy worse and longer. There is such a thing as consumer confidence, or lack of consumer confidence. And how many of you have seen or heard the news at all and get a general feel of it? Anybody? The worldwide news? And it ranges. Is it going to be good or is it going to be bad? Well, I don't know. The experts say they don't even know. I'd rather hope for the best but prepare for the worst. Especially if you're leading a company and you got a lot of people putting their hopes and dreams in your company. We got to be good stewards of your dreams. So if we can position this company to rock and roll during good times, but flat out kick butt during the bad times. See, most people that watch the news, they don't have a plan B. It's just they're not in control. They're a ping pong ball in the ocean. But when you're with WorldVentures and you have the kind of leadership that we have, we're thinking about this stuff. And we're wargaming it, saying, what if? Knowing that we're positioning our company, our opportunity, our product for you. That it's going to be fine worldwide. It's going to be better than fine. I believe if the economy goes bad, we're going to have more prospects than ever before. This is a book called The Fourth Turning, talking about demographics. This is a book called The Great Crash Ahead, talking about demographics. This is a book called Aftershock, saying that there was the one dip, is there going to be another one? This is how an economy grows and why it crashes. This is a good reading for anybody. At the same time those books are out there, you've got books like this, The Startup of You. You've got Shape the World. It's not about finding a job, it's about creating a life. And what I want to talk to you about, Killing Giants. Who's the giants in our industry? What industry are we in? Travel. Over the next couple days, I'm going to be in Dallas. There's a company that puts on a big event for companies and company owners. And it's an industry event for network marketing and multi-level marketing in the direct sales industry. And as you've noticed, we've been ranked in the top 100 direct sales companies in the world for the last 2 years. going on our third one now. And as we do this, we keep moving up. And we're moving up nice and gradually. We're one of the few companies that really held on during the downturn and did good, and now really separate ourselves and are growing in a dramatic way. But when you study this global 100 companies out there in the network marketing industry, in the MLM industry, because we have become the Mary Kay of travel. I say it that way because before there ever was a WorldVentures, that's what I used to tell to my friends and tell to my family. I want to be the Mary Kay of travel. And I thank you. We did that together. We are that. We are the #1 travel company in multi-level marketing, in network marketing. Now, if you study the top 10 companies that are doing several $billion a year, #1 is Avon at 10 billion. Amway is about 8 billion. Another company in Germany most people never heard of. And then #4 is Mary Kay. And further down the line is Herbalife. But if you study these top 10 companies, most of them are selling cosmetics or nutrition. Not even telecom, but I went ahead and threw it in there. But with travel, there's a big opportunity. Travel is bigger than all those other industries combined. And it's more fun. But it's never been done. And the reason it's never been done is because it is such a big industry that if you try and wrestle with it, it's like wrestling an 800-pound gorilla. And most companies, all they've been able to do is poke it in the eye and piss it off. Now, because I knew that, because I knew I'm about to go poke an 800-pound gorilla in the eye, I need a crew, man. I need a posse that see what I see, and woo, they want to wrestle this gorilla. If we get this gorilla down, woo, game over. But you got to be strategic in how you do it. What do you do first, and what do you do second, and what do you do third? And that's where our chairman, Myron Witt, comes in Virginia, and their years of experience, and saying, okay, Mike, saying also, chairman, less is more. Focus on your core product, get good at that, then do this, then do this. So I promise you, we want to do everything. We want to do it all. We want to open every country tomorrow. But we don't want to bite off more than we can chew. That would be irresponsible. But we got a game plan. I can tell you this, we definitely got a game plan to go to, over $1 billion. So that's what I believe is next for us. If we're already the Mary Kay of travel, what's next for us? I think you should have a goal to know if you're on track or off track. And $1 billion a year is okay. But I will tell you, we don't care about the money, and we don't care about being the biggest, and what we care about more than anything is being the best. And if we believe if we're the best, we'll become the biggest. But from a dollar standpoint, how do you know if you're on track or off track? So from a dollar standpoint, we can track what we're doing right now, and it is doubling, and it is tripling. That's instant feedback that you are on the right track. So now we say, okay, how do we not only sustain that and maintain that, but grow it and handle it? So back in the day, how did you do network marketing? Back in the day. Because Dan and I are friends with a guy, that helped, start Herbalife and turn it into the company that it is. And he talks about the company he was with at the time when Amway went to their court case and they fought. Back in those days, it was actually called pyramiding. They didn't have a name for it, and that's just what they called it. But when the court case came with Amway, they actually named it multi-level marketing. That's where the name came from, is from the government. And Dan's a legend. Dan's been networking full-time for 29 years. But how did he do it? What were the tools he used back in the day to build his business? Well, it used to be where you'd get a cassette tape and mail that out and say, hey, listen to this tape. It's coming in the mail. You'll get it in a few days. Or let me mail you this, and you have to have a jam box. Remember those? To play it in. Or hey, let me mail you this video, or let me hand you this video, and now you got to go home and watch it on your VCR. Or let me mail it to you, and it'll be there in a few days. Their computers they had didn't even have online sign-ups like we got right now, and instant genealogies. You had to go sign somebody up in person. Mike and I, when we started, we had to sign up and then take the paperwork to the office, or mail the paperwork into the office. Money orders, we couldn't even take credit cards. Computer systems have evolved. They used to do fax blasting. There were no cell phones. People weren't using cellular phones when Dan was doing. So, my dad taught me the word entrepreneur. Be your own boss. Dan, you know, he's a legend. He is a pioneer of being an MLM entrepreneur. But aren't there all kinds of entrepreneurs? Can't you own like a lawn mowing service or a convenience store, or a gas station, or a cleaners, or a Subway sandwich shop, right? All that's entrepreneur. A lot of those businesses, don't you have to be there to mind the store? Number one rule in business, mind the store. Your employees will rob you blind. You Dream Trip University kids that are the future, y'all are looking at that stuff going, what is that stuff? You don't even know what that is. What's a fax machine? If you were going to do, see, WorldVentures couldn't have existed a few years ago. If you're going to try and do WorldVentures, well, because of technology and internet and bookings and all this, well, it could in a different form, but if you're going to try and build a network, if you wanted to take a trip, if you wanted to go on a dream trip, you would actually have to take your video camera. Remember those, like you wear on your shoulder? And if you wanted an instant picture, like I want to take a picture and see it now, you have to have a Polaroid. I don't think they're in business anymore. And you have to have a map like that. Remember you got these fold-out maps? Could you imagine if you had to travel this way? All right. So old school versus new school. I don't know if I want to challenge Dan. But he built, with this old technology, he built a team of over 660,000 members. With this new technology, can you build 10,000, a few thousand, 100,000, whatever? Yeah. Who's got a dumb phone? Raise it up in the air. Let me see your dumb phone. Where you at? Or we're going to have a meeting after this one. I mean, this is everything. This right here is all this other stuff. I get my faxes right here. I play my music right here. I watch a video right here. I've got maps right here. I got a video camera right here. I got a camera that shows me pictures right now. HD quality right here, right now. This is my computer. Yeah? Now you can either recognize this after the fact, or you could say, man, what's the future look like, and how do I use it now to make the most money now? Be the most efficient now. So I want to introduce you to this idea, this concept of mobilepreneurship. Nothing will ever take the place of the face-to-face, belly button, toenail, button, or live events like this. The people that are not here today, they're watching this on the internet. They saved a few bucks by not being here. Right? what it cost them. Was it worth your money? Was it worth the flight? Was it worth the hotel? Look. Has the event been worth the price of admission? Are you glad you're here? What would you tell the people back home? Where are your flags, man? Let's see the flags. Oh yeah, you should be here. Come on! Woo! Okay. Now give them a little love. Give them a little love. Let them know that, hey, we miss you. Yeah, you should be here. We miss you. We wish you were here. Be here next year, right? If you can imagine the future of what's possible, of building a powerful army of mobilepreneurs that we can take pictures right now and upload them to the WorldVentures Facebook page right now, tagged properly. WorldVentures, Wayne Nugent, Mike Asquith, our leaders. Tag your photos, upload them. I want you going out there and having fun. Stop and smell the roses and then take a picture of it. And then let everybody back home see you in Vegas, on the Strip, having fun, doing all this stuff. But take a picture of it, for goodness sakes. Take a video and upload the video. Now, if you upload it to your Facebook page only, it gets buried in the stream. It only goes to who you're friends with, or maybe it doesn't, not everybody sees it. You take a good picture, you take a good video, you upload it to the WorldVentures page so that we can all benefit. This is the request that I have of you. Learn how to be mobilepreneurs. Ask not what your company can do for you. Ask what you can do for the company. It's not just these PAC team leaders and everybody that we said let's co-create the company with. We're saying we want to co-create it with you too. Help us help you. Help me help you. And we will show you the money. Help me help you. And we will show you the money. This is the journey we're on, folks. The journey to $1 billion. Yeah, $1 billion in revenues, but let me tell you what's going to get us $1 billion in revenues. When we have 1 billion pictures, 1 billion videos, 1 billion testimonials, how much easier is it for each one of you to recruit when you go have some fun, freedom, and fulfillment, take a picture or video of it, upload it so everybody else can use it. We've got the best secret, we got the best company out there, the best program out there, the biggest opportunity. People find out about us and they're like, oh my gosh, y'all are the best kept secret out there. And I hear that and I'm going, well, that's a problem with leadership or something. Why are we a secret? We're having fun. We gotta make this stuff viral, y'all. How do you make, look, yeah, we're selling travel. Travel's an intangible product. How do you make the intangible tangible? A picture's worth 1,000 words. A video is worth 1,000,000 words. This is a request. It's an ongoing request. We want to hit $1 billion a year in revenues because that comes back to you. It says that your company is strong and it's stable and it's succeeding and there's a growth curve there. Don't you want that? Wouldn't that help you? Help us help you. How? Pictures, video, upload them. Make it a habit. If you're not doing it, it's not a habit, just start doing it. Make it a habit. I'm looking at the day where one day we have 1 billion members. 1 billion members. How many does Facebook have? 800 million. How many free trips are they earning? How many BMWs are they earning? Who built Facebook? You did. Your pictures, your videos, your uploads, your everything. How much are you getting paid? We plan on having a product and a company so good that 1 billion people want to buy it. How much of that do you want? You want it all, you got to build a big team. How do you build a big team? Read that book, Tribal Leadership. This is the language we're speaking at the corporate office with each other, recognizing in each other what is your level of leader. You know how we do the personality test and you're red, blue, yellow, or green? How many of you learned that here? You went through that test here. And didn't it teach you about you? Wasn't it cool? And didn't it teach you about your mate? What's wrong with them? Look, you know, for people who first go through that colors training with Mark Gasit and they see the blue, yellow, red, and green, they become very self-aware. They're like, okay, I get me now. I get what I'm good at. And I get what I'm not good at. And I'm going to learn how to play to my strengths and partner with my weaknesses. Like Mike and I have done, our leadership have done. This book and what it teaches is very similar to the same kind of self-evaluation. You need to know what level leader you are right now. And if we're going to go on to 1 billion in revenues and 1 billion members, it's because we've got the biggest, best trained army out there. And the way you're going to get there faster is to become real self-aware real quick. So here it is. It's laid out for you. A stage 1 leader, look to the far right over there, they're languaging. They're saying life sucks. Their perception is life sucks. All life sucks. They really believe that life sucks. That's stage 1. A stage 2 leader differentiates a little bit and says, okay, not the whole world sucks, not the whole life sucks, just my life sucks. My world sucks. A level 3 leader, where most people are at, is I'm great. You let this one grab you. See, this is what happens this is what I notice about people when they first join network marketing. Man, they want to hit the ranks. They want to make the money. It's all about them, I, me, mine, me and my accolades, me and my stuff. I'm going to beat you. There's a time for that. There's a time for that. On the way to you being a stage 4 leader. You don't hang out there. You don't camp out there. You don't stay there. You got to know that there is a higher level of leadership that you're being called to today. Because you're the foundation. How do you know you're the foundation? You're in this room. You made the commitment. And this goes for the people watching this on the internet too. They paid their $20 to watch this on the internet. Give them some kudos for that. I'm glad they did that. There are a whole lot of other reps that are just checked out. The invitation for you is to be that level 4 leader. And then, a level 4 leader is a leader who says, we're better together than any one of us are apart. And if you really start to pay close attention, you want to know why WorldVentures is having the success that it's having for as long as it's had it, and there's so much harmony, it's because when you listen to how we language everything all the time, that's the languaging. We're always edifying each other. We're always edifying me and my partner Mike and Eddie and John and Dan and our pack team and the trainers. That's who we spend the most of our time with. That's who we're familiar with. But that's who we're always saying, I didn't do it. I'm not great. As soon as you think that you're great, that's ego. Ego to me is edging God out. That's boom, you're right back to level 3. Level 4 is we're great. Okay, I know I'm good at some stuff. I know you're good at other stuff. And 1 plus 1 don't equal 2. This 1 plus 1 right here equals 10. Oh, and then the 10, if we got 10, well, that's really, like 1,000. Level 5 leadership, life is great. Life is great, man. This is how we feel most of the time, like at WorldVentures. It's like, life is great. And we're always thinking in this realm of possibility. Are there problems? Are there issues? Are there stumbling blocks along the way that kind of weigh you down a little bit? Yeah, but you just stop and go, you know what? When you're thinking big and you're thinking long term, these little stumbling blocks don't matter. We're going to go build something great around the world. We're going to go make a difference in the world. And Mike said it, he goes, what's your dream? And his dream was like saying, oh, my dream is for you to have your dream. I agree with him. That's our dream. Our dream is for you to have your dream. And we're all willing to work long and hard for that. You'll quit on you before we quit on you. Because we've got such a big goal, a big idea, a big dream, and we know that we need you. And we're thinking, we want to do this, but we can't do it without you. We need your buy-in at this level, which is the co-creation of this company. It is about you buying into the core values. It is about you stopping and smelling the roses and taking a picture of it in a video and uploading it. These are the things that are going to separate us from the pack, separate us from every network marketing company out there, and separate us from every travel company out there. And I'll do you one better. I think it'll separate us from every company on the planet. Do you know Apple just became #1? Who saw that coming? You know what I mean? Passed up everybody. Because they care about developing good product. And when they did, they had great evangelists that believed in the company and believed in their product. The question is, can we do that? Can we adapt some of those same things and philosophies? Absolutely. But at the end of it, after we do I believe? Look, I like Apple products. I have my iPad, my iPhone, and I like using them in this business. How many employees of Apple want to go on our dream trips? How many employees of all these companies want to go on our dream trips forever? So we've got a vision. We've got a plan. And if we play team and we execute, there's no stopping us. Now the question is how much are we going to enjoy the ride along the way? So help us help you. Jefferson did this. We've got these, you can go to our Facebook page. You can go to go to your app store on your iPhone. Download an app called Video Genie. With that app, as you're in Vegas, as you're at the event, as you're doing fun stuff, as you go to Stratosphere and do blast off, as you get on the open air bus and do a tour of the city, as you go to the Grand Canyon, you get on the video and you talk about your wings and your wheels. You talk about your rate shrinker. You talk about how has WorldVentures created more fun in your life? How has WorldVentures created more freedom in your life? How has WorldVentures created more fulfillment in your life? And you answer that on a video and you upload it. Oh my goodness. So they're doing a video right now. They're recording it. They're uploading it. It's going to go to our Facebook page. See, what happens is when you do it on your Facebook page, you might not be friends with everybody, and it gets filtered down, 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 down. You do it the way we're suggesting, it's going to go to our Facebook page. There's going to be a whole page full of these videos. And now, when your prospects go Google WorldVentures, which, what is the new Google? Facebook. So when your prospects go Facebook, what's this WorldVentures thing? What's this DreamTrips thing? There's going to be pages that come up with pages and pages of videos that you all sent in from all over the world with all different kinds of backgrounds saying how kick butt our company is. Now, can we agree they'd be crazy not to join? I consider you all the friends, the aunts, and the uncles to my new baby girl. There's the family you're born into, and there's the family you choose. And this is like attracting like. This is kindred spirit finding kindred spirit. You're the kind of people that I like calling family, brother, sister. You're fun, you're upbeat, you're optimistic, you're adventurous. And there's a real world, but that's our world. And that's a world I get excited about my little girl being born into. And I get excited about when we're traveling around the country. And I get excited about when we're traveling around the world. And there's these WorldVentures babies. And we're getting together. This is what I'm seeing and feeling. Why? Because it's what I'm experiencing in real life. It's really happening. And if you're right now at the beginning, maybe you're not seeing all that right now. But it's there and it's good. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm grateful to my fiancée Susan for allowing me to be out here with you today. And I've got to go catch my flight. But I'm going to miss y'all at that party tonight. You know, if I was there, I'd be stage diving. So get Mike to stage dive and shoot me a picture of it, shoot me a video of it. Ladies and gentlemen, I love you. God bless you.